I think we had loads of good professionals and good players, and we tried to keep the momentum going. As Jamie said, we got a momentum going. If we could have got knocked out with Berwick easily. I mean, Albert scored a late penalty in the first game, and then we beat Dunfermline, Raith Rovers, and then obviously drew Celtic. So we had to keep that momentum going. Well, the atmosphere started for basically first thing when we got the team bus at Brockville, and there were supporters there waiting to wave us off, and then you're going through the game, and then I think everybody just wanted to get out in the pitch to do a warm up. We'd done all our preparation, we'd done everything, and we were just ready for the game to start. We went out, and the Falkirk end was just about packed by then. We'd done a warm up, and you could sense the tension just building up, and we basically just couldn't wait to get the game started.
I actually never saw Kevin in the box. I just knew that he'd been sent up, and yeah, by the time we got the ball, I was always getting the ball and just giving it to Crunchy, and more or less depended on him to take the ball and go for a run and spend a bit of time having a bit of possession, So I was usually just doing that, but all of a sudden he wasn't there, so I had to do a couple of 1-2s with Albert, I think it was. And then got into the area, and then I just knew I'd have to buy myself a bit of time. So I settled the ball down, and then feigned to cross it, and then I gave Tom Boyd, I think. He just stood off me for about 2 yards, and I thought, great, just have a wee smash at it, And I just knew as long as I just put it in head height, I just knew Big Kevin or someone would have a chance to stick it in, and luckily it smashed against his big napper.
But it's funny because when we drew that game, when we come off the pitch and we analysed the game afterwards, we were a wee bit more confident for the replay, because we had seen Celtic, as you say, they took the lead but we came back, but we'd seen them and we were thinking, well, we have still got half a chance here, and fortunately enough we went in the lead early and clung on and got the result. But with us scoring first, put them on the back foot, so and gave us something to hold on to. And to be fair, the boys at the back were absolutely well, the whole team were fantastic, but the goalkeeper, the back five, sitting midfield players, and it was just the two forwards in front about being a pest up front, but the other boys were absolutely fantastic. Every time you looked up at the clock, it never moved. It absolutely never moved, and you're just praying that you can hold out, because I think we'd have really struggled if it went to extra time, because we were all out on our feet. You can see that with when the whistle went, we were trying to cuddle and jump on each other. We could hardly move, and it was just amazing. The top teams always get late goals. They always seem to manage it. They keep going, and they always seem to get goals. And so you're looking up at the clock, and it's 62, 60, and you're thinking, come on. And then I think we broke away and we got a corner, and then they came again, and then I was just looking at Wally Young for the last injury for the 90 minutes. I think they went 90 minutes and never moved. I think it just stuck there, and then when they blew the whistle, I mean, I'm on record as saying it's the best feeling I've ever had after like the referees blew the whistle, and it's still the same. It was absolutely incredible.
It was everything, to be honest. We'd put everything into the game, and that, it was just more or less a collapse of a relief of actually just getting through the game, and without getting beat. It was just fantastic feeling, and I'm just glad I was there. I really am glad I was there, and in front of all the fans as well. It's just amazing seeing all the fans, 20,000. But no, they were there. They showed up and they shouted us on until late on in the game.
The cup run and the occasion, and then the replay, it was just icing on the cake when we managed to win, and it was just pure emotion after the whistle went. It was just we knew we were in the final, but at that moment in time it didn't matter. We were just wanting to celebrate with each other and the fans. It was brilliant.
It's the most important point of my career. It's being captain as well. Being captain of a proud club like this is. It was just a perfect end to that semi-final. That was, even though we had the final to go on, it was just excellent, and never forget it. I'm not one to look back and look at games and stuff, But yeah, all the celebrations afterwards are fantastic. Well, Falkirk are a good side going forward, good at keeping the ball as well. Like, you know, so I think they'll. I really feel as though they need to start the game well, and I feel as though this season when they have started the game well, they've gone on to usually win the game or not get beat anyway. Because it's really difficult to if you start badly to actually raise the standard of that game and go on and play better. It's really difficult to do that. So they have to start the game really well and make sure that they're all up for it and brave and keeping the ball.
I don't think you can give advice. I think you just have to. They have to embrace the occasion and take on board and just play the game that they play if they can. You could fill players' heads with things that might not work for them that work for us. So they just have to concentrate on their own game and try and get to the best of their ability on the day. And if 9 or 10 of them can do that, then they'll take care of itself.